Yeah, so today we are we are harvesting. So this is a Indigo SuperTech AR-17 that's been modified. We heightened it by 18 inches and then moved the tray to the outside rather than have it on the inside, and then added this scoop thing here to collect the berries. So we're using, I couldn't talk when she was using the reciprocating saw. So we're using a one-handed reciprocating saw, and this is a Milwaukee. What we found is the travel of the blade, where it comes in and out, is shorter distance than a two-handed one. So we find that doesn't vibrate the plants so badly. So when we get a big plant, then we're able to not shake the berries all over the place, that they'll land in the scoop. We have to use a little brush on certain inclines in order to brush the berries into the trays, but that's the worst of it. Other than that, it's pretty efficient. It's a lot faster than hand picking or using a swimming pool method. And then today we're just doing a partial row, so we're just pulling back the net as we need to. And we've pruned these bushes to try and help get the scoops underneath a lot easier, so we can shove them away. And some people have modified the sides of the scoops to help with berries flying out, but we find when we're vibrating the bushes, it's with this one-handed guy, it's not bad. And there's a certain technique. If you start at the top of the plant and you can push the branches over onto the other scoop, that prevents them from flying all over the place as well. You'll see here she goes down on the lower branches and pushes against them, and then the berries will come forward into the scoop. And you can see that happen. So it works pretty good. It's fairly efficient. We can do, if we wish, we can do this full row, which is about, I think it's about 70 plants in this row, in a couple of hours, if we really want to get going on it. As they get bigger, of course, it's going to take longer to harvest them. But that's okay for now. This does work for our needs at this time, but as our acreage grows, then we'll be looking at a full mechanical harvester at some point. So the tray, berry-wise, we don't go any higher than about 3 berries high. Otherwise they start to juice on the underneath. And we normally stop harvesting mid-morning roughly. It just gets too hot, berries get too soft. Right now they're very ripe, just the way we want them. We don't want any green inside our berries. We want them to be nice and purple all the way through, and with a high Brix. And that's it for this one.